It's autumn, and today I have brought you probably the weirdest video that anyone in the pet YouTube segment of YouTube has ever made. I'm definitely gonna say this is a first, and I want this to become a trend, you know? I want everyone in the pet YouTube community to make a video, to look back and think, that's where it all started. That's where my passion really just makes sense. So today, I'm going to be showing you, now granted, okay, keep in mind, this isn't a recent collection. This came out like 15 years ago. I think I was in 4th grade when I was playing with these. Like these came out so long ago. I'm going to be showing you my Littlest Pet Shop collection. So, I have like all of them from when they came out. And looking back, I realized, so this is where my love of animals really just clicks for me. I've always really liked them. I've always been passionate ever since I was a little kid, and I could definitely go on and on and on about that. But this really takes it up a notch, I'm gonna say. There are so many, and I thought it would be fun today to look back at all of them and kind of see which ones I have now. I haven't looked at these, no joke, in probably about 10 years. I have 3 bins. Let me just give you a little indicator of what we're looking at. So we have this one that is literally jam-packed. This one here, that's jam-packed. We have a couple extras off to the side. And then I have this bin of all the little like container ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that oops, sorry friend. The one that kind of came with like little carrying cases and stuff. Yeah, so there's a lot here. I'll probably insert pictures of my pets as I find ones that correspond with my pets. But yeah, this really doesn't have a whole lot of structure. This is just gonna be a fun video for me to reflect on my life and my past problems of animal collecting and just kind of understanding where the root of this problem truly began. All right, let's take a look at my zoo here. I think first I'm gonna start with this big container because it looks the most intimidating to me, and there's a lot in here. So, I remember all of these little things. And in case you don't know, they're a bunch of little animal figures with magnets on their feet, so you put them in there, they stick, and then you can do stuff with them by moving it, but you can't really see anyway. So I have a lot here, like a hamster in a hamster ball. Are you kidding me? No wonder I love all of this stuff so much. Anyway, okay, all right, let's go. So, there's a horse, the little pony. I remember being obsessed with this one. I don't have a horse. A dog with earmuffs, duh. A pink poodle, duh. So we have a snail. I have snails in my tanks, in my freshwater tanks, does that count? And we're getting to some of the mice, and for some reason, they're like really sticky, and it's really gross. It's really gross. All right, so I have 2 little mice here. I remember being super excited about these. Like, mice have always been one of my favorite animals, and I have so many mice, little guys, so it makes sense. I'd say this one probably looks the most like basil. It doesn't have red eyes, but we have purple, so I'm gonna say that's a good win. This little hamster here isn't a Syrian hamster, but it's probably the closest color to cashew, so I'm gonna set that one aside and say that's also one that I have now. A cute little rabbit. Don't have any rabbits right now, even though I wish I did. Rabbit with snow gear, pretty solid. Oh look, another rabbit. This cat is adorable, also one of my faves from the past. I don't have a white cat. I don't have this. I don't have a pug, even though I really wish I did. Here's a calico. I'm gonna say this one is gonna be the most like Athena because I distinctly remember there not being a hairless cat. So she is a diluted calico. That's what we're gonna go with for that. I did have a red tree frog. I had him not that long ago, or excuse me, a red-eyed tree frog. And he passed away very quickly. I got him from a pet store, which I know, so bad and so highly frowned upon, but he didn't live very long. He ate fine, his humidity was fine, the warmth was fine. I don't know, he just didn't make it. But I'm gonna put this to the side just because that is relatable. A ghost bunny, can't relate. A skunk, exotic, shout out to you. I wish I had a skunk, but I don't. Excuse me, another skunk. Oh, we have a golden retriever. This was the one that went with the bathtub. I do remember that. I think this might be a Papillon. This was one of my favorites. This cute dog, another dog. Oh, okay. we have a lizard. I don't know what kind of lizard this is, but I'm gonna set it aside because I have quite a few of those. Long-haired dog, a turtle, orange cat. This kind of looks like my cat Bella, so I'm gonna stick that aside. I freaking wish I had a panda. This kind of looks like, it kind of looks like Kitmans, it kind of looks like Totoro, but not really at all, but I'm gonna set it aside anyway. This little white furry dog. This one reminds me of Calcifer the most because it's kind of fluffy and has a flat face and the kind of orange but not really eyes, so we're gonna say that's Calcifer. This gray cat's cute, but not like any of mine. Love this kitten. I don't know who that'd be. A bunny, another dog, a chihuahua. Cute. Okay, here's a black cat. I might hold this aside and say it's Poe, even though it's not. We have some monkeys. Nice. A little gray cat. Cool. No, another floppy-eared bunny. A random dog. Another tree frog. But that one's not what I have. A little cute block of cheese. Gray fluffy cat. Nope. Another calico. I'm gonna say this one looks actually more like Athena, so I'm gonna set that one aside. Another lizard. We have lots of those, so I'm just gonna throw it aside. Here's a cute little pink bird. I don't have a pink bird, but I have parakeets, so I'm gonna set that aside. This actually legit looks like one of my parakeets, so I'm definitely setting that aside. This is a mouse. I don't know which mouse it looks like, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Another bird. This is gonna be my third parakeet, so I'm gonna keep it. I think that's it for this first box, and as you can see, it's like a lot of the accessories and things that they came with. So that's cute, and I'm gonna put everything back in here for now. Okay, we're going to go into this one, because this one looks the most not fun to me. Don't know what's in there. And here we have another orange cat. I swear they just remade all the same ones, put them in a different thing. A little chair, nice. What else is in here? What's in here? Oh, a little like Scotty dog. I don't have one of those. I haven't seen one that looks like Zara yet. We have a clownfish. I don't have a clownfish, but I have fish, so I'm gonna set that aside. Oh man, this is like actually hard to see into. Okay, no. That's not even a Littlest Pet Shop. Okay. Oh my God, are you kidding me? There's a spider? I don't remember having a spider. I definitely have tarantulas. I don't know if it was supposed to go in here, but it's staying in there. Awesome, rad. I have 3 tarantulas, by the way. Yep, that's definitely a little Yorkie if I've ever seen one. Athena, get your little face out of the camera. Athena, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna say, minus the tiara, that looks probably the most like Totoro that I've seen so far. So I'm gonna keep that one aside. I have one of the little houses with just the accessories, nothing in here. I used to have the big blue one too. You know what I'm talking about? Don't know where that is. It's in the basement somewhere. Oh, these were my best and my most favorite. All right, so in here is the one with the mice. So I'm gonna say these look like all, literally no joke, like my 3 hairless mice. So these are all an absolute yes for me. Is this also mice or hamsters? Yeah, I'm gonna say these are hamsters. Is this not cute? Like, can you just not see why I was obsessed with this as a child? What else? What's this one? Oh, this is, now, let me tell you. This was also one of my favorites, and I saw this, and I knew I had to have it as a child. It's like the cat tree playhouse, whatever, and it has 3 cats in it. All of them are like a tan orange color, which does not apply to me, so I'm not gonna take them out. And then what else do we have? Stop. We have the seahorse. I remember when this one came out, I was so excited, but I don't have any seahorse. Shout out Taylor Nicole Dean. I know you did at one point, girl. And then another one of these beige cats. I don't know why I kept buying these and why they made so many. All right, so we're done with this bag. Now, give me just a second. no idea how I fit all of those in there so nicely the first time, but not too organized. So I'm gonna go over a couple just random ones. And I need to like find a stool or a chair. My legs are falling asleep. Whew, my legs are falling asleep. We have another, now, okay, let me backtrack. I found 3 of these that I never opened. My mom had them as like Christmas presents or whatever, and she never gave them to us. So rude. So anyway, I have a duckling and a frog. I have this dog, I forget what these are called. And this one is like my fave. Is that not freaking Ludo? Are you kidding me? That is a chinchilla and it is so cute, and I would have loved to have this to play with as a child. Yeah, that's kind of the best one in my opinion. So I'm not gonna take it out of the box just because I'm not sure if these are gonna be worth something. Oh my God, what if they were? That'd be so crazy. And then I have this random bag of a few. Here I see this little dinosaur guy. I'm gonna say he doesn't belong. We have this dog, a duck. This also I don't think belongs. Another cute little dog. Okay, that's it for that bag. Our last container. Lots of empty containers. Ooh, this is gonna be Kitten Mittens. This is a cute little tabby that is striped. Kitten Mittens has some, well, it's Nova. His name's Nova, but I call him Kitten Mittens. This looks the most like him, so I'm gonna set that aside for him. A hair scrunchie, oh my God, like throwback. A lizard, we're gonna throw him aside. A mouse, I'm gonna keep that one as well because I just have so many mice. Okay, can we talk about why, oh, this is the cutest little mouse I've ever seen. I'm keeping that one for sure aside. Another lizard. Can we talk about why there aren't any black labs in here? Or did I just not have any? Poodle, bulldog, because I don't have any that look like Zara. I mean, I feel like a black lab is the most basic you can get. Ooh, a gecko. That's the first gecko I've seen in my collection. That's an absolute yes. I have quite a few geckos. More pugs, long-haired dogs, orange cats. Got some more monkeys and a poodle. We got another, this is definitely a dachshund. Ah! A chinchilla that's open, yes! All right, I'm just gonna say this one's Jareth, even though it's not black, but that's so exciting, and I'm getting way too excited. I probably shouldn't get this excited over Littlest Pet Shop from like 15 years ago, but yes, I have one that's open. That's amazing. I'm gonna keep him probably in my room. A bluebird, oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm gonna say this one is a yes because I do have a blue parakeet, and I'm probably gonna take out this one because this doesn't look like any that I own. All right, I'm still going, so I don't see, ooh, another mouse, that is a yes. But aside from that, I don't see any more that are pets that I own. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back now. Yep, I'm just gonna put all this back. And I still have one of the like little pamphlets that you fold out and check off which ones you have. That's from forever ago. That's amazing. So let's go over the ones that correlate with animals I actually have. Here is the final rundown of my Littlest Pet Shops. How many influence the animals I have now? Can you guess that there's not a whole lot, surprisingly? Because it's a lot of dogs and cats, and repeated dogs and cats. Anyway, all right, so first up, we have Ludo here. Next up, we're gonna call this Jareth, so that's great. I only have one spider, but that definitely, I'm gonna say, accounts for at least one of my tarantulas. I have a gecko, and I'm gonna say this looks like my tokay gecko the most, even though it doesn't at all. I'm gonna call it my tokay. This is definitely Nova, AKA Kitten Mittens, this little tabby cat. One lizard, we're gonna call this one of my bearded dragons. Let's say this is Venus, even though it's not even resembling at all whatsoever. This is going to be Totoro because it's kind of gray and white like Totoro, and it's a long-haired domestic cat, I believe, so we're gonna call that Totoro. Here's another bearded dragon. This one looks very cute and bundled up, and it makes me think of Quasimodo, my little bearded dragon with NBD. This one we're gonna call Athena, even though it's not a Sphinx, but it is a calico. That's Athena. This one is Bella. This is gonna be my red-eyed tree frog that's no longer with us. This is going to be Papaya, which is one of my parakeets. This is my blue parakeet. This is gonna be the other one, which is yellow, but doesn't look like that. This one we're gonna say is Calcifer because it does have the squish face, and I think this is more of like a Persian or domestic long hair, but I'm gonna call this Calcifer. This isn't a fully black cat, but I'm gonna call it Poe. It's Poe. Here's another one. I'm gonna call this my third bearded dragon, which is Ryuk. Here's another lizard. We're gonna call this, what lizard should I go with for this one? I'm just gonna say this is one of my chameleons. We're gonna say this is Kuchikopi. This is the other chameleon, Casimir. I don't have saltwater fish yet, but this is gonna represent my freshwater fish. I'm gonna say this one is Cashew in her little ball, even though I don't recommend keeping the hamster balls, but we're gonna put her back in there. And then we have mice left. I'm gonna say this one right here is Basil. I don't have any brown or black mice, but we're gonna call these three my hairless mice. We're gonna call this Lyra, my black mouse. We're gonna just say this one's Walnut, even though it isn't. And this is the orangest one, so I'm gonna say this is Pumpkin. And then last but not least, I guess this isn't anybody, because I ended up finding a kit Mittens. So I'm just gonna throw this one out. So there's my littlest pet shop collection. I tag everyone else in the pet YouTube community to make a video explaining, where does it all start? Where did you start loving animals and want a lot of them at once? Do tell. Obviously this isn't like the root of where it all started. I just think this is cute to look at and definitely shows how obsessed I was even as a child with animals. I've always loved animals, and yeah, so I collected cute little figurines, and now I am in a place where I can have animals of my own that are live and doing well that I can snuggle with, and I'm just really happy. So there's lots of mice, or no rats, which really bums me out. Oh well, that's fine. At least we had a couple in here that were noteworthy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a silly video, funsies, nothing too crazy, obviously. And I will see you guys in my next video. I do make videos every Wednesday and Saturday now, so stay tuned for my next one, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!